Hi, ladies. I'm Jen Kidder, here to talk with one of our top leaders in the organization, Senior Executive Director Dana Barish. Over 17 years in the business, from Maryland, leading her Diva, right? Is it the Diva, the Diamond Divas, right? Perfect.
Yes.
All right. Dana, let's talk about this flash sale. You broke your record, over $60,000. Tell us more.
So excited. I love that the economy is strong because it's making for some killer online sales. Let me tell you, this flash sale was popping. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I don't think I even added that many more new shoppers. It's just people have a lot more disposable income. So it's able to reflect in anything you're doing online as well as in home parties.
That's so great. Thanks, Dana. Now, I know you and your team are right off of the regional trainings. Tell us a little bit about how your team did during these trainings and sort of some of the fun tips that you and your team took away from these trainings.
What I love about in-person training is you get a connection that is so much different from anything you can do online. Online training is amazing. However, it doesn't give you that one-to-one connection. So what we offer is a once a year, just we get everyone who's on the board or maybe coming up to the board and ask them to be speakers and have them give us the best tips that they can in 45 minutes. So they got to really punch it hard. And people really, really love that about this event. And it's a great time to meet new people, to reconnect with old people. We had a killer sign on special for that day. So people really love taking advantage of that. And we had Heather Pillow was in charge of our op event, and the op event just went so smooth. It was so much fun. She had little tiaras for people who signed up that day. We had kits on site. And then what was so nice about that piece is Heather and her team moved all of those new consultants into a new consultant training track. So they got to spend the next couple hours just on newbie stuff that other people probably wouldn't be so interested in. So that was a great piece of the day. And then the classes were just such a nice conglomerate of everything. We had Hannah Gray come in and do her, wheelhouse, which is working all kinds of sexual orientations into sexual health and tips and wellness and all of that into her party and how you can incorporate that. And just trainers from all over came in. It was just such a great day. I mean, I don't want to name them all because I'll forget someone, but they were all amazing. I got such great feedback on the surveys. People really enjoyed it and they loved that it was drivable. And we had people come that flew. I met some girls from Wisconsin. I met some girls from Canada. I met someone came from California. So it really was a nice reflection that people do understand the value of in-person events. So if you can't get to, a national event, look for regionals, look for, when Chris comes and the connectivity tours and all of that, like, you will find your attitude and your energy will shift when you go to these in person. Anything you can find, it's a big difference in your business. If you're feeling like, oh, I'm in a slump or I don't have any parties, so why would I go to that? That is exactly why you need to go to those. It's a shot in the arm. It is literally just a mojo blast like you cannot even imagine. So, I mean, national training is just like, if you're not going to that, I just feel bad for you because it's literally just what you need. It's everything you need. If I owned a Starbucks,
About
yeah,
some of your new consultants that you have come to a lot of your trainings. How do you get them excited about national trainings? Because we know your team's going to heavily represent here in August, but how do you think you're going to get these new consultants super excited about attending the event?
I will tell you. So when I was brand new in this business 100 million years ago, I was contemplating going to the national training that was offered, and my upline told me not to go. Now, this upline is no longer in business. So there you have it, right? Said it wasn't worth your time, don't go. And I just felt like I really should go. I opened a business, and why wouldn't I want to learn everything there is to know about a business? So I booked my plane ticket, booked my hotel, didn't know one person, and I was the only person in the state of Maryland who showed up. And I tell you, I went in there with 2 recruits under my belt, and that was in October of my first year. And I just globbed on anybody I could as a new person. I introduced myself. I was so shy, so timid. I was like, can I eat with you? Help. People were so nice. People were so welcome. If you ask a table of girls, I'm all alone, can I eat with you? They're not going to turn you away, of course. I've crazy. Yeah, come eat with us. That's how you meet people. That's how you get connected. So anyway, went in with 2 recruits, learned everything I could at this national training because there's no way I was able to do it on my own. Ended up with 23 recruits for the year. That was in a 2-month span. #1 recruiter and #1 seller in the entire company as a new person. I was brand new. I wasn't even in a year. So that shows you the power and the value of a national training. So, what all you gotta do is tell the new people this story and they're like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's an investment. You write off the plane ticket, you write off the hotel room, and your business is going to thank you and it's going to bloom. And here I am 17 years later from going to that one training. I have never missed a training. Never.
And that's one thing we love about you, Dana. After 17 years, you continue to still show up. Obviously, trainings for new consultants are super important to help them build your business. But as a seasoned consultant like yourself, what tips do you have for other consultants that have been in the business for a while to keep showing up to go up?
So I've been in this business for quite a while. And of course, I have some tips for people to, if you've been around for a while and you're like, well, maybe I can skip this one. That's the worst mistake you can do because it's going to be that connection. The further away, the further away, the further away you are from your people, from your business, I almost feel like it's the kiss of death for you. And I hate to say it like that, but honestly, when you cannot get to in-person things, I watch. So I've been in business for a long time. I watch people who slowly don't show up to the local meetings. They slowly don't show up to the retreats. They slowly don't show up to, the bus tours. And, all of a sudden they have an excuse why they come to a national event. They're out. They're out of the business. And that's a shame. That's a shame. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but having had a $100,000 override at one point, it's totally doable. I'll be doing it again. That kind of money to just walk away from, and it's not like, oh, well, she's all about the money. I love this business. I never wake up and think, well, maybe I don't feel like doing this anymore. Are you kidding me? This is easy. It's work, but it's easy. It's not hard. I enjoy it. I mean, we're helping people, we're empowering people, we're connecting. And it's just such a beautiful, beautiful business that it's a gift. So if you're contemplating, hey, I've gone to so many, what more can they teach you? You can't even imagine. And that's the wrong attitude. The attitude should be, I'm prepared to show up, to learn, to get new ideas and to make that connection. And anyone who's ever gone to a national training in that mode and came out on the other side will tell you the same thing, that it works.
That's great. Thank you so much, Dana, for all your tips, all your suggestions for not only new consultants, but seasoned consultants to continue to show up to go up here at Pure Romance. Thank you again and have a great day.